Error! 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 Back! There we go. Oh, I have no music volume on. Whoops! Ben. What happens when you got the wrong game? Look, they're both icons are blue, alright? Okay, so full disclosure, I did a few things today. I got Magnemite and Grace both to 17. For the simple reason of fuck what's gonna happen. Oh no, we're good. Oh, first. I was gonna say we have a trader first, but you found a diary. Look at him, he's a child. I'm going to murder his pet. Oh, it's Pochiana. Eat the cheapest move in this game. Oh, lovely, he's buffing himself. No, stay in, Magnemite. I have a cunning plan. It's called Switch Out so that I get full experience. The only reason I started with Magnemite in the first place is because I believe the partner, your rival, starts with Talo, I think. Wow, it's kind of explaining them that's sturdy, but okay. There's less stream, 5 hours long. I'll give it the Mario Kart Wii, which essentially I get Star 1 rank and all Grand Prix and unlock the fast goes. Yeah, like a psychopath. Also, I taught Roltz Magical Leaf for the simple reason of I don't have a grass type on this team. So I'm probably going to need it. Look, I know I love this, like, the Wild Battle theme, but could you please not? No, I haven't seen any of them. I just saw it and went, nope, I'm done. No, the story was Shroomish? Really? Well, that puts a monkey wrench in my plans. No! Effect Spore! Not surprised. The AI marker Wii's a bit weird. Your mud slut means nothing to me! Mongrel! That's 4 times super effective. And it did not even half. You have water moves. Why aren't you using... Well, actually, no, I shouldn't question it because they're using a low power move. That's surprise. Look, this might look stupid, but I have a cunning plan. It's called... This Magnemite has Sturdy. Ooh. So, we're just gonna Sonic Boom it, because they're faster. That didn't do nearly enough damage. I'm convinced they have something questioning. Do they only have Rock Throw? 1, that'd be funny. 2nd, that'd be funny. A 50cc in Mario Kart Wii is usually pretty damn easy if you're not using the motion controls. If you're playing with the motion controls, it's even more busted. I can't wait for Watson. He's going to be good fun. It's going to be 10 out of 10. Best. Also, best rival. They heal you. Okay. Also, I mean to bring up with the area nav. The area nav tells you if you have opponents you can fight. Like it's so good. No, Magnemite couldn't get away! Lecture Edwin. Ah, the beauty before they nerfed Thunderwave. Good times. Good times. There we go. Nice and unconscious. With a quick level. Spicy. And going into a Nuzleaf, which I'm going to actually use Grace for because, you know, Dark type. Come on. If they do too much damage to Grace, I'll swap them out, but I think they have Pursuit, so this might not be a good idea. Oh, sweet Chlorophyll. Oh, sweet. Full turn of just Disarming Voice. You get 420. It's Edward. What are we going to do to Edward? Oh shit, I forgot they have hidden power. Ah! I don't remember what hidden power it is. I think it's fighting. Yeah, I think it's fighting. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, it's fine. No, it's never mind. It gets proven wrong just immediately. I should probably change my lead. I could fight you later. We'll do it 1 second. Welcome to the... Yeah. Welcome to the Mauville that got replaced. And fully honest, I actually do quite like this Mauville over the old one. The old one was like, it was neat, but the idea of what if Watson actually finished his pet project of turning Mauville into a new city is just... It is so much better. It also fits the more, like, up-to-date game theme. Now, excuse me, as I go murder some fish. But before I murder some fish, we need to go pick up a bike. Righto! I forget which one opens up stuff earlier. I believe it's Acro, so we'll take over Acro for a moment. But it doesn't really matter which, they both are effective. And I should probably register them. The best part. Fisherman Dale. Magnemite. I can't wait till level 30 for Magnemite to evolve. You know, I'll get Magneton at the same time as I get Gardevoir. Right. At least I'll have Magneton for Skyla. We have so much shit we can do before this gym. I just want to deal with it. I also need to catch an Azurill, actually. Not a Marill, excuse me. Because I need a water... I should have caught a Lotad when I could have the chance. I need a water type for Surf. Holy shit, I forgot that's a Mega Stone. I forgot they have a Mega Stone just immediately. The Medictite. I don't really know what you mean by best Mega. Because that could be a lot of things. Oh, if you mean, like, the thing is it's more low flute, but if you mean Mega Altaria, then yes, I'm using Mega Altaria. It's just getting them is a bit of a pain. I can't, you cannot get Ampharos in this game, no. You can get Raichu. You can't get Ampharos. You can get the Ampharosite, though. Don't decrease my special attack, you asshole! I need that! I don't know if you have Sturdy, so I'm just gonna kick you. For me, anyway. There's no Eevee in this game either, actually. This is one of the few games... Actually, I think it's the only game. Like, Generation 3 is the only generation where there's no Eevee. Like, at all. Because Gen 5, you can get Eevee either after you beat the game, or Uh, or in Black and White 2. Like, it's in X and Y. It's not, like, literally, you cannot get an EV at all in this game. It is so weird. And Gen 3, in and of itself, other than Fire and Leaf Green, like, just no EV. The only other way to get it is Coliseum and XD, which makes sense because you literally start with them. Oh, this is great. 10 out of 10. Oh, it's Magnet Pull. Okay. Oh, that's bad. Okay, it's not that bad. Okay. I thought if you had Magnet Pull yourself, you couldn't leave. See, if you both have Magnet Pull, you can't leave. But no, it's specifically only steel type, steel and electric types. Okay. Just steel. Bad. Even worse then. Triumph Leaf Benjamin, then down Voltorb. That will kill next time. Sorry, I need to switch out. Don't have a choice, really. About what Grace can experience. Ah, sweet, and a move that's basically useless outside of competitive. Sweet, because you have not enough double battles to justify it. Yeah. Like, so yeah, it's because some of them have a. That's dangerous. Yeah, because some of them do have, like, the part ground typing, so you could just screw over them. There's merit to it, but Magnezone just doesn't have enough coverage to actually justify its existence. I don't mind three-shotting with Sonic Boom. Not bad, not bad. I'll take the level 20. Question. How close is Grace to evolving? Very. Oh yeah, that's something else. If you do, if you're on the, like, basically flick it the same way, press B. Like, there's a lot of cool shit you can do with the Acrobike. But Betsy, take any type that is good against another and give it that kind of ability would be ridiculous. I should also grab a Mon just for my party real quick that can learn. Puchiana can learn Rock Smash, I think. It can't learn Fight, but I think it can learn Rock Smash. Because I'd much rather just not have... Actually, no, I actually need Rock Smash in this game. Damn it. I'm remembering, no, I actually need it. I need it for Victory Road. I can't just give something it, like, cut. Sad noises. Oh. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Sure, why not? Yeah. It's more just Magnezone himself would get screwed over it rather than actually. Okay, that would have been really awkward if I traced a trace. Nothing would happen, by the way. When you trace a trace, nothing happens. There's a reason why I taught you Magnet Bomb. This is the reason. Even if your attack stat is crap. Something against fairies. Sorry, Wally. You blush. And Chimpo 6 Rock Smash! Yeah, because in this game, he gives you Rock Smash. Unlike the other guy, who doesn't actually give you Rock Smash. Who just he's in the suites practicing. And Meg, Zigzagoon, and Makukita. You're not the only one who could do conflicting types. No. Let's go true double battle here. Oh, sweet. Everyone is slow. Look, when Magmite outspeeds everything, there's a problem. Like, Magnezone isn't, like, the Magmite line isn't, like, stupid slow, but it's slow. Oh, sweet. Now they're slightly less intolerable. I need to double check my Mon listing. But I know that I need to wait for my water type. Like, yeah, they're later. And then, yeah, So, yeah, we're going to be waiting a bit. But we'll get them all pretty steadily after this. And I don't have to worry about, like, battling everyone, because I could rematch people in this game, which is sweet. I'm not using the round boy. I guess they are round, but we're not using Spheal, though. I was tempted, but they're in one specific spot, and it's really, like, it is not worth it, sadly, to get the round boy. But don't worry, I'm gonna do something very stupid in Gen 5, in Gen 7. Plan to do something very stupid. Also, I hope you enjoy the gimmick of breeders in this game. They have 6 Mons. Yes, 6. This doesn't get annoying at all. Now, they're usually low level, but still. I'm not planning to. Because, I hate to tell this, I'm not going to have another flying type on the team. What is Gen 7? Gen 7 for me is weird. Like, really weird. Yeah, no, it's really damn weird. I'm using a starter I've only used briefly. I'm using an odd fire type choice. I'm using a Mon I've used like twice. I'm using a Mon which I've never even really bothered with using. And I'm using one that probably will make people happy. They're fun, I just don't think they would fit the team, so I'm not using them. The end. Also, you get them... you get them relatively early, but you get them later than the option in which I will be using. So... Yeah, let's be like... But I can get the thing I want at level 10. Like, literally right before. I think it's level 10. It isn't. It isn't. You're good. It is not the toucan. Though I was debating, actually, to use him or not. I need to double check, like... Yeah, no, the thing I'm getting is basically the same level. It's right near it, too. And I may be doing something incredibly stupid. I may or may not be planning on trying to get well, I was planning on getting the SOS Salamence as the biggest joke imaginable. to be fair, if I get absolutely infuriated with it, I will probably replace it. And if I do use an Oricorio, like, as its quote-unquote replacement, it'd probably be the Ghost one, because I know I don't... No, I wouldn't be Electric, because that's already covered. I think I already have all of Oricorio's types on the team. Other than Flying. So I literally, unless I want to rework the team entirely, there's no reason to use Oricorio. Yeah, I have all of them. I already have all 4 of them. It doesn't matter. Like, Oricorio would bring in Flying and nothing else. Unless I want to rework my team on a specific style. Yeah, it just means that I will never use the best move it has, which is Revelation Dance. And even then, reminder that Oricorio secondary types generally just give it weaknesses. The only one that doesn't is Electric. And even then, technically, if it's like shot down for whatever reason, it now gets it. And I understand your perspective of it, but no, it just would not be worth it. It provides too many downsides. Ah, lovely. Like, if you told me to use it before I planned a team, then maybe. I'm not reworking the team at this point. It's just not worth it. I spent a lot of hassle to make that team actually damn work. It's a really damn weird team, too. This team is kind of weird that I'm using, but it's not that weird. It's closer to, like, my X and Y team, where it's just kind of wonky. Does it work? Yes. Is it really damn wonky? Yes. Another 420. Actually, no. We'll also restore you because I have a boatload of super potions and soda pop. There is tasty. That is not a statement I would actually advertise. The mo I like. Yeah, we're gonna start finding Mega Stones. Oh no, electric would be the option, but fire would not work because what I want to put my fire type as, and I'm not budging on that one. That will be my fire type. The end. I'm not budging. The electric one is an option, but I'd have to swap something out, and it would get funky pretty quick. Because I then need to find other replacements. Like, there's some options I guess I could do. I'll look into it. I will look into it. That's what I will tell you. I will look into it. I love Curlia for being only slightly better than Ralts. They can actually fight, which is good, but they are only slightly better than Ralts. Oh, sweet. Halo. That was a crit. Look, just be glad I'm not using Magnet Zone again. That'd be really nice if you got Draining Kiss. Gienna fainted. Oh, this is going to be lovely, isn't it? There's an item up there which I can't get cut. I refuse to teach my mons cut. Unless they're the, like, unless I absolutely have to. Because I just don't want to deal with them. Cut is just the worst HM. At least Rock Smash has the benefit of doing defense down. And remember, it's been buffed, so it's no longer, like, actual garbage. Yeah, it's better than it was. There we go. Problem solved. I'm going to need Rock Smash later. I'll need the Marvel badge. I don't think you get strength in this game here, but it will be useful once I beat the Marvel gym. I'm also going to do the thing of... I'm going to be smart, because this gym is just... Like, I'm not going to really be able to use anyone other than fire type. So, we're just going to do the XP share on use Scarlet. This way our levels will stay approximately right. And I can turn it off afterwards. Actually, what the great part is that in Gen 3, they had Magnemite here, but you couldn't get Magnemite yet because he was only available in New Mauville, which is, guess what? You need Surf. I should be careful with double kick because things in here might have static. This gym has actually quite a few fun puzzles, and I actually quite like them. It's essentially the same puzzle as from the original. It's just been modified to be, you know, more modern. Efficient. I keep forgetting this, like, Metatite's bloody all the time. Like, in every bloody gym, basically, there's one battle girl with a Metatite. It just, I believe it just knows, like, Fire Punch. In this case, like, Thunder Punch. Yeah, it just knows Thunder Punch. And that is not enough for me to justifiably... Everybody gets experience this time. Just everyone gets experience. Scarlet, level 24. Very nice, very nice. I spent an hour basically doing nothing but randomly fighting people. Wow. Also, by the way, you can actually get Bulldoze here. Like, they actually gave you a ground-type move in case you had a Mon that could learn a ground-type move to make this easier. Fun fact, I don't have one that can learn a ground-type move. This is going to be annoying. That's why I usually actually... This is usually the worst gym for me, because I almost never have anything that can counter it. Combuskin can counter it, because it's a lot of steel types. Oh, that's lovely. I just don't want to deal with Voltorb. I have a Parallels heal we can use. Oh, lovely, another one. Okay. We'll try Grace. Well, good thing your physical attack is pathetic. Perhaps you should have started with Screech. I totally remember that. I literally just remembered the puzzle. Watson. And his Tesla coil fascination. Look at this smiling face and fear him. Watson. The way we're going to do this fight is very straightforward. It's called use combustion. That's it. That's my entire plan. Okay, scratch that. We're going to use, I'm actually going to use Grace here for a second. Because I want to avoid getting paralysis on, Oh, I had soundproof. I didn't need to worry about this. Oh, they don't Volt Switch. Oh, this makes me sad. This is giving me flashbacks. It's giving me flashbacks to Black and White. Ow! No, I don't think I'm gonna let you do that. One full quick attack? No. Look, they're actually badges so that you can actually put them on things. TM72 Volt Switch. It's like U-turn, but with suffering. Because way more things can learn it. Also, they, like... Hiker Mike. don't think you guys know magnitude yet. Oh, I so wish I can get access to a special steel move sooner rather than later. Oh, I need to turn off experience share. Whoops. Next gym is Fire. Fire! Also, I feel bad for Norman if you start with Combustion. It's just like, ha. See, I just have the instant counter to everything. Max Ether. Rock Smash! Break them up! The Aggro Knight. Yeah, you don't get strength here. They give you the HMs as part of the story rather than you having to go out of your way to get them. Reminder that strength is mandatory in this game. Like, you literally need it to complete areas. Wanda's house. My daughter's boyfriend. Yeah. There's the happiness raider. Evergrande. You know what we can... There's one thing we can do, though, now, and it's the best part of this game. It's called Completely Ignore the Area We're Supposed to Go to. Take the bike route. Because it's faster. Cool Kid Georgie sent out Shrimmish. I also forgot I didn't name Magnemite like a psychopath. Nevertheless. Yeah, no, I'm getting rid of that. I'm so glad they allow you to switch out when you have Leech Seed now. I love Effect Spore when it only does sleep, even though it can do 3 different effects. A Rage Candy Bar! Swablu. Sorry to murder you, Swablu. For the good of the people. Oh, thank you. Finally, I actually have a decent move. I love how getting a Rose Raid in this game is significantly easier than getting someone like Delayed. Because the only way to get a Dawnstone is either do post-game content or Wally. So if you want, say, a Glade on your final team, you need to either A, keep a Kirlia as a Kirlia until you beat Wally, or B, catch one, and then later apply that effect. Apply it on that one. Basically, it'll be intolerable either way. Because you just get the Dawnstone so late. Same thing actually with Frostlass too, because they also need the Dawnstone. Mirror Shot. Aeron shouldn't be able to do anything to Scarlet. We're good. Wake up! You're getting attacked! Oh, don't you fucking dare. I'd rather just continue lowering my speed with Rock Tomb. Oh, shit. Stay unconscious. Black Belt Yuji sent out Makuhita. Oh yes, Draining Kiss. Yes. A Heartstone. Do. Alright, we can finally move forward. Finally move forward. We have our longest stretch of not really doing anything for a little bit. Halo. They're not going to give good experience anymore, so doing this now is just money. Down we go. Mm-hmm. Victoria sent out Roselia. Go. Get that nice and over with. Well, your mom only has Roselia. Vivi. Numold, which I don't really have anything directly that can counter it, but use this for now. It should be just fine. Trimish. Actually, I'm kind of surprised there's no grass gym in this game. I had enough grass types to justify it, but... Meditate. Okay. Just heal that real quick. Gumbuts can go kick. Universe Gabby and Ty, Magnemite and Whismer. We'll see how far we get by... Oh, you have Magnapole. I don't give two shits. Get by 2 hours. Maybe 2 hours 30. And then I'm going to swap to Mince Raft because I have some things I want to show off and that I should show off. But that's still not very effective. What am I doing? Thank you for the follow, Kulma! 420. I sip my drink. Illumise! Okay, get that done. Swap, restore. Kind of miss just exiting out of the menu entirely. That was a nice thing. Gamer Travis Center Sandshrew. Sandshrew, the mon with no special defense or special attack. I don't know. I've used one. To be fair, I actually really like a Lowland Sandshrew, actually. A Lowland Sandshrew is pretty cool. You just have to deal with the fact that if they get hit by the fire move, they're gone. There's no rescuing them. They do not have enough special defense to basically deal with it. Emery sent out Talo. That was a crit. That wasn't. Okay, some boosted experience, very nice. Got that. Still probably need a heal again, but... Ooh, you do not like me opening and closing the menu, apparently. Hello, Brendan! Mount Chimney. Sadly, we can't use the cable car yet. I just healed them! There you go, strike. Which we can't really use yet. But hey, we have it. Camper Larry. Take that. Ooh, one shot. Nice. Zubat. Voila! Perfect. Picnicker Carol. Please mirror shot real quick. Probably gonna be using another one because of damage mitigation, like even with the damage mitigation. Not too bad. Not too bad. Actually, I'll fight you two when I come back here. Welcome to the fiery path. Also, they use the big boulders from Gen 5 and onward, so all the strength puzzles have been adjusted. Okay. Big Thug Jalen and our mighty Anna. Oh, okay, quick feet. Kind of hoping for Intimidate because that would have been fun. Well, that's not fun. I forget what Quick Feet actually does. Quick Feet's a weird ability I don't normally see. Like, it's not... You don't see it very often. It does something. I also love that I was speed tied with it. Electrike. Race some static. Bagon is not. I might be faster than Bagon. Yeah. These trainers in the game always have 3 mons, I think. Similar to breeders, where it's like they have always a set number of mons. Ah, I'm static right now. Hell yeah. Here he is. A guy. This is a guy who was added in this game because they needed someone to explain how super secret bases work. Yeah, basically, you use secret power in a place and you can get biggest a secret base. Like this one. Which, actually, fair. This is the one they give you to start with. It's actually kind of okay. It's not amazing. There's a few that I really like the layouts of that I much prefer. But that's more of a multiplayer feature, which we won't be going over. So, much sad. Let's go yay. Because once again, no one's going to see this. Bases, you could steal, you can take their flag, and if you get a bunch of it, you can get a better, you can basically put more down, access to more stuff, so you can do other things with your bases. There's a bunch of cool things you can do. These spots here are used for a cool thing that is completely useless in this, what I'm doing, which basically is you can spawn some people, and they can battle you, you can do other stuff with them, which is all nice and cool. And also, on the route, you have a secret base, or you know of a secret base. They have a little marker. So that you can tell you, yeah, by the way, you have a secret base here. If you look on the map, it will also have... That's not a fairy type. You liar. Blank is... Spoink is a mono psychic. I think. Yeah, it's mono psychic. Who's lying? I came into this expecting a fairy type. What do you greet me with? A mono psychic. Now at least you give me a fairy type. I'll give you credit. You at least have a fairy type here. Yeah, that was actually one good way of making Mawile better. Giving the fairy type so that they're actually a little relevant. They still aren't good, mostly because they haven't been in the game since, I think, Gen 7. So, they may have been in another game, but I don't think they're in Gen 9 at the very least. They might be in Gen 8 somewhere. Also, this game is real, like with the first one to introduce, you taking off your shoes on the tatami, which is really nice. They still do it every so often in the newer games too. Legends Arceus does it, for example. I don't think we're going to get into the fourth gym today, just because I want to do something else for a little bit. Because there's actually quite a bit of stuff to do, like, after the fourth gym, or before it. After it is pretty, I'll say, straightforward. There's not a lot to do. After the sixth gym, there's some stuff you need to do. But until then, you really don't have to worry all that much. We'll take the level. That's halfway to a Gardevoir. The other reason I knew they healed you. Or as a Cosmo. Brendan and May actually have a lot more to do in the overall narrative than they originally did. Trapinch. We can't get Trapinch yet, but we're near the area where you can actually get them. Oh, lovely. Arena Trap. Didn't want to deal with Arena Trap, but I guess I'll take it. Metal Sound is decent, but not amazing on him. I don't plan on using it at the moment. Ooh. Random slowdown is random slowdown. Down Electric goes. I like the Sableye t-shirt, by the way. Just randomly. It's just really nice. I forgot Scarber was here. I just remember Spinda. TM32 double team. Youngster Dillion, send out Aron. Aron's good to kill Magnemite because it gives defense. So that's actually really good for them. Whoa, you really don't like that. You can turn it into glass, which is really nice. And the way it works in this game is you go through the big patches you see on the ground, rather than go through the grass. I'm going to get out of this area because it's very clear the game does not like this area. Fall Arbor Town. Yeah, now it's Lynette's PC. Good. Just keep that there. Yeah, we'll do the story. I have 10 minutes anyway. I can get a Swablu as on the Dex nav. That would be best. Because this way I can get a higher level one. We're going to battle these two real quick, just so I can not deal with them. Alright, this is interesting. Oh, we're also almost done with... we're almost done with, Magnemite as well, actually, because Magnemite's also 30. Bye-bye, Azumarill. Helping Seed, Leech Seed. That is not very good, actually. That's kind of crap for a... Mirror Shot. Really? Okay, we still got the confusion off. We're good. I'll take it. You take those. I'm gonna borrow you as well, actually. Okay, no, I actually have to try. Okay. I need a water type. But I don't necessarily need one. It's going to be convenient later if I have one. Don't really want to fight you. Not with my team as it is. Okay. I don't need you or the thing in here. Okay. You're 1 hit point. You are stalling the inevitable. Let me peck you to death. Nope. Yeah, because if I catch something, I could search. I can search. This is. Come on. I know you can get Swablu. Even as a deck stab. Might not be all that common, but you can get them. I believe they are only found here. Oh, they're also found on 115. Excuse me. So 17, 40%. They're 40% here too! Yeah, they're the 40%! Doesn't matter where it is! Though I am more likely to get a higher level 1. Yeah, they have the same rate as Lombre! What the hell is this? What is this BS? There we go. Yeah. What I might do, actually, is catch this one. And then try to find another one that's higher level using the dex nav. Just so I don't have to level it up as much. Because leveling Swablu could be irritating. Yeah, no, the Faith and Tape was the one I have. But this one actually has a kind of poor nature. And because I use the deck snap for this one, I might actually get better. Left. Yeah, no, that, like, it is still straight better, because they might suffer from even stat syndrome, but them suffering from even stat syndrome is assisted with a worse, you can get really sillily high search levels. I think the highest I've gotten the search level is like 60, but I've seen people with ridiculous search levels. Search levels will increase your likelihood of getting a good ability, or even a hidden ability. You can get new moves that it can, egg moves that it couldn't learn otherwise, such as the Ice Fang on the Poochyena. Put you in the corner, because we'll use you later. You have one purpose, it is not probably the purpose you intend, but it is a purpose. Alright, so we have stuff we need to do instead, such, but we're going to save this here, because we got a Swablu, that thing here. I'm going to take a quick stretch break, and we'll be back with something different. So I'm going to put it on starting, and we'll be back soon. You're going to hear a save